Hello and welcome to another episode of Metal Effort. My name's Nehemiah, and today we're going to try to resuscitate this little guy. This is the TRM, the Three Rivers Manufacturing Neutron. Cool little knife. I got this in trade. As you can see, it's seen better days. It's not exactly centered. To his credit, the person that I traded this from, I'm not going to mention his name, did contact TRM to buy some new scales. He had some nicer ones, I think, but he lost one of them, and so he just ordered me some. So he did the right thing. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know who you are. And we're going to see if we could try to doctor this guy up a little bit. So let's dive right into it. I think these are T6 on the scales. Get into here. I'm really interested to see if I can get this into working condition. I'd like to review it, but I don't want to review one that just isn't up to the standard Neutron clean from the factory. I don't want to hold anything against it. I don't know if it was how it was manufactured or how it was handled. There's a couple missing screws on this, you noticed. He also contacted TRM to get some new clip screws so that I can screw this on proper once the scales get here. So, appreciate that again. Got a lot of new stuff in today. I'm excited. 2 knives and 3 pens. So, plenty of ammunition for the channel. I mean, aside from just looking bad, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with those scales. Man, this knife is really thin. Alright, so now we're switching to T8 for the pivot screw. I think they're free spinning. We'll find out here in a second. It's already pretty loose, so I think I'm doing alright. This is the pivot side. This is the screw side. Alright. And then we've got, whoa, flathead, or Phillips. Wasn't expecting that. Gonna have to dig deep in my tools here. Let's see here. Should do the trick. Yeah. All right. There's 3 of these barrel spacers. It's kind of weird. Traditionally, I like Phillips. That's fine. It's just if you already have T8s and T6s and all the normal stuff, assume I already have that tool out. I don't know. Alright, the little barrels are gonna go everywhere. Okay, and then we got the stop pin here. I want to be careful with that. Woo! Yeah, this is definitely been loved. Oh boy. Oh dearie. Alright, so let's see if we can resuscitate this. This is definitely the dirtiest knife I've ever handled. Probably because I'm a little city boy and I don't actually do anything worth using a knife for. That's the honest truth. But doesn't mean we can't get this back up to working order. Of course, my customary splash alcohol all over my desk. That's fun. All right. This washer is filthy. No mystery as to which one was facing the blade. I think I want to not only clean this off, but maybe run it a little bit on my strop. See if I can get a little bit better action. Some of this stuff just doesn't want to come off. Whew. Okay, that's a little better. Sheesh. Alright. I generally speaking don't want to use a strop to clean a washer. That doesn't feel right. But it might be necessary to get the last little goobies off there. Nothing like some micro diamonds to clean something clean. That's redundant. All right. That's about as good as we're gonna get on both of those from the alcohol. All right, now gotta clean these scales. Yeah, look at that. Whew. This one's still a little wet. It looks, yeah, it's a steel detent ball. I'm gonna clean that out too. Ugh, man, look at all that grime. Sheesh. Probably should have worn gloves. Haven't had lunch yet. I'm gonna have to really clean off. I need to get a different booze bottle head because it's not a controlled splash. It's either I'm completely doused in alcohol or I don't get anything. So I have to fix that. This one's pretty dirty, but not near as bad. All right. Scales are looking better. Let's try to clean off the pivot. Given the mess of the washers, I'm guessing that this sucker is dirty. And it is. As you might expect, the action was pretty garbo. I mean, it was misaligned, wasn't screwed in all the way, I don't think. I don't know if that was because he was having a problem putting it together. I just figured I'd take it apart and resuscitate it as quick as possible. If something wasn't lined up, I don't want to do the action. It might actually be gouging into the metal somewhere if it's not like aligned properly. So, all right, that's looking better. Scoopy screw. I'm really intrigued by this knife. I mean, this is why I traded for it, but it's really thin in the pocket, which is nice, and then premium parts. This is 20 CV, which is cream of the crop. Three Rivers is a U.S. company. They buy their steel from Crucible, which is a U.S. company. I'm not super concerned with buying from America, but if there's a good quality product that is offered here and made here, then I'm more than happy to give them my business. So if this turns out good, I might be looking into more things from TRM. I think they've been doing slip joints up until now. This is just a normal thumb stud type deal. But I think it's getting good reviews, and if we can get this back into working condition, I think I can formulate my own legitimate opinion and see how it turns out. All right. Blade's looking good. Scales are good. Washers. What do I want to do? 6 millicron, 3 millicron. Let's do 3. I don't want to eat it up too much. Light pressure. Yeah, there you go. You see that? Helping it out. Don't want to go too much. Still kind of grimy. Maybe I'm probably just gonna put that side down. I'll let it touch the other side for the blade. It's that bad. Considering it was completely misaligned, it's not like it's gonna get any worse from doing that. All right, I think we can start putting this sucker back together. Let's go. Need the nano oil. Just doing 10 weight. With washers, I could see an argument for grease, but we'll try 10 weight and see what the action feels like. And if it's not up to my standards, then we'll switch it out. Do I want to do grease on both sides or oil on both sides? Oops, that was a little too much. Okay. Do the blade. Good. You know what I want to do? I'm gonna oil up the actual pivot here. Come on. There we go. Hey, get on there. All right. Good. Ooh, too much. Let's take that and put it on the... Oh, I'm dumb. I want to get the detent track just a little bit too. There we go. That's way too much, but I did use a lot of alcohol, so this sucker's bone dry. All right. Ready for this one. All right. So I'm gonna get this on, put it into the stop pin, and then try to slip these barrels in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sound of the police. I'm just gonna get them in there. I'll use something to move them around. Come on. Boop, boop. Smooth, real smooth. I'm really curious why they use 3. I just feel like that's a little bit of overkill. But what do I know? I am just a person. Okay, looking good. And then I'm gonna put these in. Normally I would do the pivot screw first, but given that these are gonna move around, I'm gonna lightly screw in the Phillips. Let's do one. So it doesn't move. Okay, another one. And these screws are going all the way to the back scale and screwing into it, which is understandable given the thickness of the blade, or the profile of the whole knife, actually. Oops, nope. Just kidding. Please don't fall off the table. Okay. It's not very often, but every once in a while you have the thought of, man, I wish I had baby fingers just for like 10 minutes, you know? All right. There you go. Nudge over, stick it in. Boom. All right. Very lightly, because we're going to have to try to fix this blade centering issue, and I don't want to have these locked down too tight on that side. All right. Am I forgetting anything? I've got 4 of these jobbers for the scales. This is for what? What is this for? Oh, this is for my clip. And I only have the 1 screw. So I'm good. All right. I'll do blue Loctite. May as well. And I'm using the stick thing because the stick thing is awesome. You don't have to squirt out Loctite from a tube and mess it up. This is pretty straightforward. It's a really strong magnet. All right. There's that. And screwy. We might need to come in the back and anchor it down. Why is this being weird? There we go. Okay. Well, it definitely looks better on the centering. Still not perfect though. I'm gonna tighten these back ones down a little bit more. Nothing crazy. Let's see where we're at. Ooh, I think that's perfect. All right, so let's feel the action. It's such a thin knife. Ooh, yeah, okay. How tight is this? Be a little bit tighter. Let's see there. Whoa. Nope, not that tight. Wow, it's amazing how just like a 1/16 of a turn makes that much difference. It's such a thin knife that it's hard to actually do anything without the scales. I think this is good. All right, let's put the scales back on. Let's see where we're at. This is the lock bar side, yeah. Obviously. I need 8, 6. There we go. Yeah. So I think the knife is good. Now, I just got these ugly, really grody scales on it, but once the new ones from TRM come, I think it'll be in tip-top shape. So our facelift is, it's more like internal surgery than a facelift. We stopped the hemorrhaging. Patient is still butt ugly. Can't really do anything about that. Not yet. All right. Yeah, this is good. It's like sort of falsetty. And being on washers, it doesn't have to be like God's gift to action. I can open it up. I would say it's easier to open than Sabenza, or maybe equal to like a really broken in Sabenza. Not bad at all. I'm glad that there wasn't like serious issues with it. Centered. I think I might even, yeah, you could flick it. I think we're good. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I think this is good enough to where I feel okay about reviewing it. I think it's back to its old original working glory, at least. And I'll get some fresh scales on there so it doesn't look like it went through the washing machine full of concrete. So have a good one, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.